Understand what is the situation of the labor market. If you observe here, just like in the case of the Nepal, we have just like the teachers, engineers, doctors, and the master's level, completed, students, and skill manpower. And those people are not interested to work in the agriculture and small jobs and other things. And their dream is to make money, to get their job in accordance with their capacity. Accordance with capacity means high paid jobs. And it is not in domestic labor market. All of you know this is the traditional, informal, and less competitive. And we have, liberal labor market. In this situation, such people are not interested to, struggle in domestic labor market, and they try to find out the international, labor opportunities or the work opportunities for high paid in accordance with their capacity and jobs in accordance with their choices. This is the one part. And in this situation, what happened? This market needs the labor. And in this situation, Bihari and the UP's people come in Nepal to get such types of the inferior jobs. Look here. We are also providing the employment opportunities to the foreigners. Like as we are looking for the employment opportunities in the international market. And it is possible when in the 1990s.
So,
agriculture GDP 34% contribute labor enterprises skill convert technology invest Israel UK या USA 2% involvement 2% GDP contribution output surplus situation create गर्छ हाम्रो यत्रो चाहिँ तपाईको भइरहेको छ तर तपाईको
4%
होइन approximately 2% छ युएसमा
एग्रिकल्चरमा इन्गेज भएको पपुलेसन
हाम्रो
हैन अमेरिकन
ए होइन मेरो पनि 2% यसको जीडीपी कन्ट्रिब्युसन गरिरहेको छ सिचुएसन चाहिँ त्यो छ के त्यसले गर्दाखेरि and please remember one thing in 1990 world adopted the liberalization, privatization and globalization policy, and then after international labor market was opened through under the such policy, and then after Nepalese got the opportunities and our surplus labor explore the different types of their destination, and they try to find out the jobs, high paid jobs in the international market. And if you observe here, and if interpret the foreign employment opportunities to Nepalese, like as the Bangladeshi, like as the Indian, like as the all people, developing countries people. And in this situation, look here, at the present moment, our destination, our labor's destination, Malaysia, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Bahrain, South Korea, Oman, Hong Kong, and other countries. And besides it, you can easily find out we have highly qualified people and highly skilled people. They try to get the PRA not only for the foreign employment and also for the citizenships in the Australia, Canada, USA, and other developed countries. That is the another part. And and its major concern is our people are ambitious, they want to high pay and the good environment and the systematic situation. That is the scenario. Now what happened? For the employment, if you observe the scenario, yes, remittance is quite good. But if you observe, this is the small room. Look here. This is the bed 1, bed 2, bed 3, bed 4. Look here. Nepali 1, Nepali 2, Nepali 3, Nepali 4. Small room. Maybe the small space and maybe the another galleries. Means those people who are working in the abroad and they are sacrificing their life and for selling a certain amount of money, and that surplus of income is the nothing. This is the saving amount. Means to control the expenses, food, lifestyle, and the grain and other expenses. That surplus amount of money is called in our country, that is the remittance. And we are happy to achieve or to get the huge size of the remittance in our country. But if you observe that remittance, you can easily find out everywhere. You can find out the sacrifice and the blood contribution. This is a big thing behind the remittance. And if we observe the institutional channels of our remittance transfer, you can easily find out the Hundi and the institutional. And Hundi's contribution size is the 75%, and the institutional is only 25%. Our monetary policy talks more and deals more, but we are improving our institutional coverage or attracting our clients to transfer the remittance to the institutional or including banks, money transfer, western and other channels. But still, if you observe there, Hundi's contribution or the size is still 75% in our money transfer, and that is what? That is tax evasion and business evasion. And it also erode or its negative implication can be found in our economy. If you observe here, you can easily find out we have another information. And we have another data and all the different types of problems. Such amount of money is injected in our economy at household level, not at the national level. Please remember only at the household level. But we don't know what is its size and how people, which types of people is as receive and how they use such amount of money. We have the information, and in this situation, Hundi's remittance is not linked with our national economy, and this is the bad thing. And it indicates in remittance we have informal business to transfer the money from abroad to our country. This is the big problem to us. But in the case of the institutional channel, it gives us the information, data, and we know about what is the size of the remittance and which types of people and how people use the such types of the remittance in our country. And another part is in the case of the Hundi is A is the person, B is the another person. That Hundi, if you deposit the dollar there, what happens? That person gives you the Nepali. And in this situation, dollar is blocked in the abroad or in Malaysia. And also that Nepali receiver gets the Nepali currency. Means the dollar
is not entering in our national economy. If they use the institutional channel and it helps, to contribute in our foreign exchange reserve. That is the situation, please remember. This is the one part.
So, 10 नानी हुँदी के हुन्छ? 10 नानी हुँदी 10 नानी होइन मान्छेले आफ्नो मान्छेको जस्तै चौधरीले चलाइरहेको हुन्छ, तपाईको इन्डिभिजुअलले चलाएको हुन्छ, तपाईको नेटवर्क चाहिँ मलेसियामा एउटा ग्रुप चलाउने मान्छे छ भने उसले कल गर्छ, मेरो पैसा तपाईको यहाँ मलाई बुझाइसक्यो भनिदिन्छ, अनि उसले चाहिँ यहाँ नेपाली करेन्सी दिन्छ। अनि त्यो डलर चाहिँ कहाँ जान्छ भन्दाखेरि अर्को इन्भेस्टमेन्ट गर्नलाई गर्छ क्या। त्यो देखाउनु तपाईको अनि ड्रग्सहरु हो, तपाईको स्मगलिङका पैसा लाए चाहिँ त्यो पैसा पैसा देखाउनु परेन नि। अब बैंकको हो भने देखाउनु पर्छ, तपाईको बढ्नै सकिदैन, समस्या त्यस्तो छ। प्रब्लम पनि यहाँ तपाईको उसको डलर पैसा चाहिँ जस्तै चौधरीले यहाँबाट पठाउँदाखेरि समस्या हुन्छ, बाहिर इन्भेस्टमेन्ट गर्दाखेरि समस्या हुन्छ, त्यही त्यस्तै पैसाहरु युज गर्ने। जस्तै तपाईको सिङ्गापुरमा तपाईको शेयर किन्नु पर्यो भने त्यही पैसा युज गर्ने हो, डलर त हो नि त उसको गोल्डमा। उसको नेपाली छँदैछ यहाँ त्यो चीज चाहिँ क्या छ। Now, if you observe the remittance of our national economy, we can easily find out in 2014 approximately 32% contribution in our GDP. And another is in the case of the foreign reserve, you can easily find out more than 50% at present moment. And if you observe the annual budget, its size is 2/3 of our annual budget. This is indicates remittance is very important player in our economy. But if you analyze our economic growth rate, you can easily find out 5.5% is not achieved. It's not achieved what our finance minister has implemented the programs and other things. If you analyze it, you can easily find out remittance has been playing important role to contribute to lead our economic growth rate. If you observe it, it's simple. Just like in our budget, you can easily find out consumption size is let's suppose more than 60%, and the development is only 18%. Now, what is your expectation? तपाईले चाहिँ तास जुवाकास खेल्न र तपाईको लग्जरी कुरा र एउटा चाहिँ कन्जम्पसनको लागि खर्च गरेर इकोनोमिक ग्रोथ कसरी गर्छ? That is not possible. Our budget pattern is in this way, and if you observe, we have many reports. These reports say we have not capacity to expand our development budgets. And without the development activities and without the industrial performance, agricultural performance, how can we achieve the economic growth rate, higher economic growth rate? And as a finance minister, he cannot contribute much more to push up the economic growth rate. And if he has an extraterritorial power, he can do it. But if you analyze it, you can easily find out remittance is a emerging player to push up our economic growth rate at a higher level. This is the scenario, please remember. This is the reality. And it means there is not a performance of the finance industry, and there is not a performance of our economic activities, please remember. And in this situation, look here, through the consumption, production, investment, and if you observe, once time if you observe our government goal, we have a sufficient reserve of the foreign currency. And what is the source? If you observe we have three sources. One is the trade, tourism, and foreign employment, and the foreign assistance. Look here, trade is the import rate. Now, no hope. Tourism is not performing well, and in this situation, foreign assistance, yes, it is progressing, but it has not such capacity to improve the more and more our foreign currency. In this situation, we have only one option, that is the foreign level or the remittance. And in this situation,
our foreign exchange reserve growth and stability, is contributed, is led by the, our remittance. And remittance has played significant role to push up its reserve growth and also the stability. Now we have a capacity to maintain the import trade. We have a capacity to maintain the import trade for 9 months. That is the situation of Nepal. In this way, in aspects of the foreign currency reserve, remittance is very important. Now look here, growth of the deposits in the banks. Yes, remittance has pushed up the growth of the deposits, and it helps to create the more liquidity in the financial institution. And if you observe the BOP surplus, yes, our trade is deficit. Look here, but our BOP is the surplus because we have a remittance. Otherwise, if you observe the last last 1990 and also before 1990, you can easily find out if you get the BOP is was positive at a time period, you can easily foreign assistance. Plays an important role to maintain the BOP surplus or the positive balance of payment. Now, if you observe here trade deficit, we have 400 billion trade deficit at present moment. 400. 6 billion.
6 billion.
You positive mark 400 billion. चार खरबको कुरा गर्दै ठीक है Now how can you maintain? You need 400 billion to 600 billion foreign currency to maintain your trade deficit or to maintain your trade import or the import trade. And in this situation, remittance, if you forget about the remittance, what will happen? Your economy will be collapsed. And the finance minister cannot sell it, and our domestic capacity cannot sell it. This is the scenario. Okay. And if you observe, what is the impact at the household level? If you observe, just like the NLSS has conducted the poverty reduction survey all over the country, and that survey reports our poverty has been declining from 31% to 26%. Means, and behind it, that analysis identified remittance has been playing important role to reduce the poverty in this member. That is the positive impact, because what is meant by poverty? Poverty is the reference line. That is the basic needs. If household have money or the income, what happens? They have a certain capacity, and that capacity can easily meet the basic needs. Now, if without the remittance, your situation is there, you are poor. But now you have a remittance, now your situation will be improved, and that is the indication of the poverty decline. Do you understand me? That is another one is that it is supplemented or is supported by the Nepal study, and that study shows household liquidity injection from the remittance to the 0.2 million households, and it means 0.2 million households basic needs capacity to purchase to meet the basic needs, and other poverty indicators is improving, and it supports our poverty reduction. And nowadays, if you observe the CBS reports, all CBS reports, poverty reduction is because of the remittance. And if you observe why, because if you observe our economic situation, look there. This is our budget. That budget is the two component, development and also the regular expenditure. Development budget, it has a capacity to reduce the poverty reduction. And poverty reduction is related to the household level. And household level is linked with there is an actor is the PDC and DDC. And now, if you at the present moment that PDC and DDC have not representative, and in this situation that institutions have not capacity to implement projects and expenses the projects to reduce the poverty. And in this situation, what happened? Our 44% our development budget was not utilized in accordance with the National Daily Papers report and evaluation. And that is the situation. And in this situation, how we can expect poverty reduction? It is not possible. It means our policy failure, institutional failure, and the market is also failure. And its alternative is the remittance, please remember. And that remittance has played an important role to push up the income capacity or the purchasing capacity of the households to purchase to meet the basic needs. And just like the last time they just use the dal, and tarkari. Now after getting the remittance, they use the meat also. Now before before the remittance, they use the government schools. Now after getting the remittance, their change is the private schools. And another part is if they use the set just like the one small houses, now they purchase they try to make big, and they purchase the lands. And what is this? This is the improving capacity of households after getting the remittance, and that is reducing the poverty. And it is supported by the Nepal Asst Prof study, and it shows us the remittance has injected liquidity, to 0.2 million households. That is the scenario. But we have, issues. We have certain issues, just like the use of remittance in the consumption, and the use of hundi rather than the banks, use of foreign currency only for the payment of the import trade, and illegal labor outflow and security. If we have an illiterate person, its wage level is, let's suppose $50. Let's suppose $5 per hour. Now skill level, let's suppose it's the $10 per hour. That is the situation. Let's suppose it's the market, international market. But if you observe the foreign employment, just like the pass visa, passport, training, and destination, training, language, and skill, and other requirement will require. Look at what we are doing, what our contribution to in our outgoing level. In the case of the training, you cannot find such types of facilities at the state level to our level. Just like before they getting the visa or the plan to go abroad, first of all, state identify this thing and also they provide the language training, and another is the skill training, and another one is the other requirement information, and that is the embassy's information about the other security measures, about the other things which are very important to survive or to work in Africa. But at that time, you cannot find it. The state is failed. In the passport, look here. In the passport, it takes a long time to do. And also you have to spend the long time means you have to your cost will be high. And another part is you have to give the sorting to bribery also. What happened? The state is failure. No contribution to the outflowing levels. And in the visa, look here, in the consultancy, we don't know this consultancy is the right or wrong, or the reliable or not. We don't know, and they don't know about it. And in this situation, large number of the consultancies are the right or the reliable, but the certain consultancies are the wrong. But in this situation, state has not plan and policy to control these such things. And in this situation, the destination, if the laborers go there or they get the employment opportunities in the Malaysia, but what is the facility? What is the role of this state? Maybe the 10 people went there, go there, or they went there. Now, what is the embassy's role, and what is the Nepalese community's role? Because the 10 people have not information, have not knowledge about the environment and all the things. And in this situation, if they get such information, they can easily and comfortably adjust in the destination. Look here. Such situation, and in this situation, look here, there is big problems in the case of the outflowing level. And if state can provide all types of the facilities, then we have achieve more income from our skill level, from our level. This is the one part. Another is if you observe here, all types of the remittance are generally used for the consumption purpose. We need development, we need industry, we need hydropower projects, we need the construction of the infrastructure. In this situation, that remittance money is very important or important resources for us. But if you observe here, informally and formally, people use the consumption only. Yes, at the household level, people's lifestyles and their livelihood are changing. But at the national level, nation also need the certain resources and certain contribution from the remittance. And in this situation, we cannot find it. And at that point, you can easily find out government's policy, institutions, and other focus. You can easily find out the out of track. This is the situation. And at present moment, our remittance is used only in the consumption. And this is not a good. This leads the import trade deficit. And the yes, we have already talked about it. And use of the foreign currency only for the payment of the import trade. Yes, foreign currency can contribute in the many activities, many industrial investment activities. But we are a small country, and we just use that money for the payment of the import trade, and also the facilities to our students and those students who are interested to go abroad. And in this situation, if we have a such foreign currency reserve, our industries and the traders can invest somewhere by increasing its productivity and production. But still we have a traditional system payment of the import trade and facilities to the students and the staff and the people who are going to the abroad. And illegal level outflow and security, look here. We have, yes, people are ambitious and they are ambitious. They want to go America, they want to go Europe, they want to go Australia for their security and the employment opportunities and also for the survival. And in this situation, people use the different types of the illegal channel.